welcome back everybody to episode number 20 of the D.C.W Universe Mode. Coming off a hot episode from last week, we saw Jon Moxley declare he is going after the D.C.W World Heavyweight Championship. It is going to be huge. We have qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank ladder matches here tonight. We have Tessa Blanchard versus Charlotte Flair and Finn Balor versus the Velveteen Dream. But very interestingly, kicking off today's episode, Jon Moxley, who competed last week against Minoru Suzuki, competes again this week against R-Truth, which is very strange because R-Truth said that he, and I quote, he wants to enter the Royal Rumble by defeating Jon Moxley. I tried to explain to him that it's the Money in the Bank ladder match, and this isn't a qualifying match. He didn't want to listen. He just wanted a match with Jon Moxley. So we're going to have a matchup between Jon Moxley and... what the hell? You know what? I'm not even going to question truth here. Whatever. But it seems like Jon Moxley just does not want to have this matchup with R-Truth here tonight. All he wants, is the DCW World Champion, Johnny Gargano, who is still not scheduled to be here, I think until... when is Gargano's next appearance? I don't think he'll be here until, like, episode number 22. So that's still a few episodes away until his next appearance. But R-Truth is taking the brunt of Jon Moxley's anger here. We have yet to hear from Johnny Gargano on whether or not he will accept Jon Moxley's request for a DCW World Championship match. We have yet to have a World Championship matchup confirmed for our Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It may just be the Money in the Bank ladder matches. Who knows? Jon Moxley. Jeez. R-Truth has not gotten any offense in here. Moxley is just a man possessed here to take out R-Truth. Look at this. He is angry. He is ticked off. And he is going under the ring. R-Truth, you better freaking run. No more dancing, R-Truth. You better freaking moonwalk your way out of there. Steel chair off the skull. Moxley is not playing around. Moxley setting him up for a steel chair DDT. Moxley laying out R-Truth. He was not putting up with that crap match here tonight. Jon Moxley, like I said, is a man possessed, and all this man wants is the DCW World Champion, Johnny Gargano. And Moxley daring R-Truth to get back up to his feet, who just had his head planted onto that steel chair. Massive lariat laying out R-Truth. And this is going to keep happening and happening until Johnny Gargano either agrees to a World Championship match or denies Moxley a World Championship match. But right now, this inmate, Jon Moxley, this inmate is seemingly running the asylum. Wow, quite the statement put out there by the DCW Women's Champion. An open challenge next week. That's going to be very exciting. But one thing she said there strikes me as very odd. She said all the women in the locker room are running away from her or are afraid of her. I wouldn't say that. They're gearing up for Money in the Bank, for the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, like right now, Tessa Blanchard versus Charlotte Flair. This is going to be pretty interesting, especially fan-wise. Both of these women definitely have very interesting egos about them. We all know the past of each of them. But it's going to be very interesting to see both of them competing against each other here tonight one-on-one. One of these women is going on to the Money in the Bank ladder match, where you have a women's championship matchup guaranteed if you win that. We already have Alexa Bliss and Keith Lee qualifying for their respective Money in the Bank ladder matches. We will find out who else qualifies here tonight out of Tessa Blanchard and Charlotte Flair, and also in our main event where it will be Finn Balor versus the Velveteen Dream. And a very excellent opening here to this matchup. Wait a minute! Charlotte accidentally clothesline the referee. Oh, and a clothesline to Tessa now. Wait a minute, what the hell? Charlotte Flair is just... Charlotte is now grabbing a chair. She is taking the chance here for a friggin' chair shot. The referee's down. The ref is down. Oh, wait a minute. Tessa blocks it. Chair off the skull of Charlotte. No frickin' way. Here we go. Cover 1, 2. No, a kick out by Charlotte. Imagine that. Charlotte Flair trying to use the chair. Trying to cheat like her daddy. Well, her dad's not Eddie Guerrero, but, I mean, her dad, Ric Flair, cheated somewhat like that, too. Oh! Charlotte targeting in on the legs, trying to soften her up to the figure 8. And we have two daughters of two of the all-time greats, Tully Blanchard, the father of Tessa Blanchard, and Charlotte Flair, obviously the daughter of Arn Anderson. No, I'm just kidding. Of Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair trying to target in on the leg of... Oh, Tessa Blanchard. Not only did that soften her up for the figure 8, but it also does a little bit of damage to one of Tessa Blanchard's main moves, the Magnum, the code breaker off the top rope. And Tessa Blanchard trying to roll out to the apron here. This is one of those dream matches that you can only see here in DCW. Oh, wait a minute. Tessa Blanchard. Smart roll through. Here we go. Into a pinfall. Deep pin. Cover 1. Oh. Not deep enough. Charlotte Flair able to get out of it. Oh, try to do the knee drop. Charlotte with a massive chop to the chest. And now Charlotte going up top. Charlotte Flair could be looking for the moonsault here. And indeed she hits it. Beautiful moonsault off the top rope. Tessa Blanchard got all of it. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Blanchard. Sorry, had to burp. Geez, Charlotte Flair pulling out all the stops here very early on in the matchup here against Tessa Blanchard. Off the ropes, big boot. Tessa Blanchard able to counter, sends her into the corner. And Blanchard has her perfectly set up for these corner knees. Sets her up, stacks her up, knocks her down. Knees to the gut. Seemingly shaking some feeling back into that leg. Here we go, cover. After the knees, 2. And a kick out. Perhaps the damage done to the leg of Tessa Blanchard took out some of the impact of those knees. But Tessa Blanchard feels like she has enough energy to try and hit one Magnum. Here we go. Charlotte Flair in position for the Magnum. Oh, Charlotte Flair ripping the Magnum. Or no, wait, I'm thinking of Trojan. Oh, wait, never mind. Charlotte Flair able to counter out of Tessa Blanchard's finishing maneuver. Oh, but Tessa Blanchard able to fire right back. She was playing possum. A knee right to the head of Charlotte. And Tessa Blanchard trying to psych off Charlotte Flair with the roll-up pin. Charlotte Flair reverses back. Oh, and Tessa Blanchard reverses back. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Charlotte. Back and forth we go. Where will it stop? No one knows. Tessa Blanchard going to back up top. Tried to look for the Magnum again. Charlotte Flair had it well scouted this time. Oh, and Charlotte gonna try and lay her out with a superplex from off the top rope. Both women on the top rope. Superplex to Tessa Blanchard. Both women are laid out. Charlotte back up to her feet, and so is Tessa. She's trying to hit a comeback moment here. Clotheslines. And a drop kick. Single leg drop kick. Jeez. Tessa Blanchard and Charlotte Flair dropping bombs on each other. Trying to stay in this matchup. Off the ropes. Backbreaker right on the knee. But how much has that done to Tessa's knee herself? Cover 1, 2. No, a kick out by Charlotte. Jeez. Say what you will about both of these women. They have very destructive personalities. But right now it's about who can destroy their opponent more. And go on to Money in the Bank. That's the thing. You got to finish up these matches and conserve yourselves for the bigger threat, the Money in the Bank ladder match. Uh-oh. Charlotte. Is she looking for a top rope moonsault? Oh, a standing top rope moonsault. Blanchard moved out of the way and drilled her with an elbow to the face. Uh-oh. And yet again, A move so nice, she's going to try and hit it twice. Here we go, off the top rope. Oh, there it is! The Magnum from off the top rope. The top rope code breaker. And Tessa Blanchard's done it. Tessa Blanchard defeats Charlotte Flair. Blanchard is headed to Money in the Bank. Jeez, what a dream match that was. Both these women putting on a clinic here against each other. And in the end, Tessa Blanchard puts away Charlotte Flair with this maneuver. Not the backbreaker, but this move, the Magnum from off the top rope. Congratulations to Tessa Blanchard. Another Money in the Bank qualifier done and dusted. But coming up next week, we have two incredible matches. One of them is going to be a Money in the Bank qualifier. It is going to be Darby Allin versus MANIK. That is going to be huge. And then we have a championship matchup next week, as we have a huge tag team title matchup. Gallows and Anderson, who have been picking up quite a few good wins here on DCW, they challenge the War Raiders for the DCW tag team titles. That'll be next week here on the Universe Mode. However, we still have our main event to get through tonight. Another Money in the Bank qualifier, Finn Balor versus Velveteen Dream. And like I said, over the past couple of episodes, ever since Finn Balor was set to debut here in DCW, Velveteen Dream has been very vocal, saying that the spotlight should be on people like the Velveteen Dream and not on these newer stars that are coming in trying to take his spot. And so Finn Balor and Dream have been going back and forth with verbal jabs, and so I figured I would kill two birds with one stone, put these two in a matchup one-on-one to settle their differences, and also have a Money in the Bank qualifier to see which of these two really wants to rise to the occasion. If Velveteen Dream wants the spotlight is brightest at the top of a ladder when you're unhooking the Money in the Bank briefcase. And look at this, Finn Balor, he's already been at the mountaintop before. Like I've said before, former Universal Champion, former NXT Champion. Would love to do it again here in DCW. Velveteen Dream, a former North American Champion. Ooh, would love to reach the mountaintop here in DCW. He was on the very first episode of DCW Universe Mode, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship, unsuccessfully though. And ever since then, he's kind of been floundering in the mid-card. Oh, Dream trying to look for the Dream Valley Driver. Great counter by Finn Balor. Finn Balor going to be looking for the coup de grace. Velveteen Dream going to be looking for the Purple Rainmaker elbow. It's just a question of who can get their move off first. Finn Balor off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick onto the head of Velveteen Dream. And Finn Balor starting out early in this matchup with a roll on Velveteen Dream. Oh, looking for a DDT. Dream, great counter. Hits him with the super kick. And a nonchalant cover by the flamboyant upstart. Oh, Velveteen Dream slamming the head down. Meets him with a leg drop. A maneuver of Hulk Hogan, a man that formerly on Tough Enough said Velveteen Dream seemingly wasn't ready for the big time of WWE. And look at him now. Velveteen Dream is well on his way to becoming just as famous, if not more, than Hulk Hogan. Ooh, but a victory over Finn Balor here tonight will definitely cement that he is one of the top stars here in DCW. The same for Finn Balor. Oop, Dream rolling out of the ring in harm's way into the drop zone. Finn Balor flying through the air, taking out Velveteen Dream. Oop, Dream trying to take back control of this matchup. Uh-oh. Oh, power slam on the corner of the apron. Jeez. Little fun fact for you. Did you know that the apron is the hardest part of the ring? Oh, Dream on the top rope, looking for a double axe handle to the outside. Taking down Finn Balor. Sends him back into the ring, trying to get that precious 3 count to send him to Money in the Bank. Will this be it? 1, 2. No, Balor able to get the shoulder up. And Velveteen Dream a little angry at that idea that Finn Balor would not stay down, would not capitulate for the 3 count. And Dream blowing a kiss goodbye to Finn Balor. Balor, though, trying to fight back. Balor sends him off the ropes. Oh, trying to look for Sling Blade. Instead, trying to hit vertical suplex. Velveteen Dream, great counter with a knee to the head. And a T-bone suplex. And Velveteen Dream lining him up for the Dream Valley Driver. There it is. Dream Valley Driver. On to Finn Balor. Here we go. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out by Balor. And the ante has just been upped in this main event matchup. One of these men is going on to Money in the Bank. The other goes sliding back down the card. Dream looking for another Dream Valley Driver. Great counter by Balor. Repeated elbows to the head. And Balor has him hooked for the DDT. Instead ducks the clothesline. Pele kick by Balor. Great counter to the Velveteen Dream. Dream sent into the corner. And Balor is lining him up for you-know-what. Here we go. Shotgun dropkick. Dream's head bouncing off that center turnbuckle. And Balor, Dream trying to roll out of the way of the coup de grace. And Balor smiling down at Dream. What's he thinking here? Uh-oh. Balor just said, "You're done." No way. He's going to hit it. He's going to hit it. 1916 on to Velveteen Dream. That is a brutal move. We haven't seen that in a while. Finn Balor defeats Velveteen Dream with the 1916, the former Bloody Sunday. Holy cow. Velveteen Dream was on his game tonight, but Finn Balor is just that much more focused. The shotgun dropkick followed up with the 1916, the lifting DDT. And Finn Balor secures his ticket to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Holy cow, that is going to be one hell of a contest. Dream trying to get back up to his feet out on the rampway. Congratulations to Finn Balor punching his ticket to Money in the Bank. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's Jon Moxley. Moxley's with a chair again. This time attacking Velveteen Dream. Moxley, like I said, the inmate is now running the asylum. The World Heavyweight Champion nowhere to be seen. Look at this, the middle fingers to Velveteen Dream now. Moxley taking out his aggression on R-Truth earlier, and now Velveteen Dream with the chair. The DDT's on the chair. Jon Moxley made it quite clear the last time we saw him. He wants the D.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion, and anyone in his path is going to feel his wrath. I mean, how many more people are going to end up hurt because Johnny Gargano doesn't want to say yes or no to Jon Moxley? Jon Moxley desperately wants that world title.